Hi, I'm Don, and this is The Hobbyist Geek. Welcome back, y'all. Today we're going to be continuing our little Spinmaster series, and we have the Avengers Quinjet. I can't wait. I'm guessing this is going to be about the same size as the Batwing we just did, but the picture certainly looks cool. So why don't I bring you all in? We'll take a look at the packaging, see what comes inside. Okay, so here's the packaging for the Spinmaster Quinjet model. Got a nice little product image here. Certainly looks cool and representative of it from the movie. Not sure what these little things are. Maybe the air brakes hanging up. But we shall see. 68 pieces, so only 4 shy of what we had with the Batwing. Backside, nice little size comparison with the phone and a laptop. So yeah, about the same size as the Batwing. We'll find out once it's assembled and bring it all together. Nothing particularly different. Also 4 sheets. So let's open her up and see what we've got. Ooh. Man, that sticker they got here, there it goes, does not want to break. Woo! Alright. Yep, that's it. Okay. So here are our instructions. Pretty much the same as we had before, although there are 9 steps this time instead of, I think it was 6. So, a couple more steps. No big deal there. And here are our pieces. All right. So we have 4 sheets as we did last time around. Lots of light gray this time, but that kind of makes sense given that what we're building is a different color than the Batwing. And pretty monochrome, actually. Lots of little detail and stuff on this. I love how they've got all this printed detail. You know, the little venting and the windows. Up here you can see, you know, like rust spots and stuff, so you got like a little weathering on this. The detail on these pieces is indeed quite nice. I do like that. Alright, I'm guessing these are parts of the stand. The solid black was for the Batwing anyway. I assume it's the case here. Love the turbines and all the little mechanical details. It does look a little cartoony, but you know, it cost me $1. I'm not particularly concerned, but all right. This piece, yes. This piece right here is not part of the puzzle, and I missed this the last time around. So this is supposed to be for punching out all of these little things. So I don't know if it works any better or worse, but I'm gonna try it this time around and see how well it works. Oh, I mean, they're not popping off completely, but they didn't with the tweezers either, so it's actually coming along pretty well. All right, like last time, I'm gonna prep it by popping everything out, popping all these out, and then getting them set up so that I can quickly pull on them if I need it to build this piece, and I will be right back. Okay, so we're gonna kick things off here with step 1. Looks like we're gonna be building the support structure that goes inside. I don't know that I would recommend using this. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little fold there. I mean, the more it works great, but the more you use it, the less stable it becomes, and the paper starts folding, and it becomes an issue. So still recommend that you guys have some tweezers on hand, just in case. All right, to kick things off, we're going to go with part A2 here, which has all of these wonderful numbers right across it. And then this is A12, and you can see it's got a number 1. There's a number 1 there. Just kind of match them up like this. Boom. And then this is A3, and it will be the other side. So it'll go in like this. And we have begun. All right, this is A13. Number 2 goes with number 2. $14. $15. And $16. And again, matching the numbers. So it all goes together. That's actually quite nice. I like it. I can already feel that it's pretty stable. All right, coming around to the back, we got a 5 here. That'll go in the upper slot. Stabilize the back side. And then a 7 here in the lower slot. All right. It's neat. Along the side here, this is a 9, and this will go in the upper slot. You can see there's a little red dot, and there's a little red dot there. Just below it is a red square. That's on this piece, which is a 10. So we're gonna line all of that up and push this puppy in. All right, 10 will go just below it. And then we're going to do the same thing on the flip side with 8 and 1. Man, look at this. This is really coming along and very, very stable. I don't think we're going to have any crush issues here. All right, this is a 4, and that's going to go in the, in the back. Just like this. There we go. Look at that. Nice and neat. Oh wait, I think this might actually be the front. Just the way we were holding it made it look like the back. All right. And this is A11. Now A11 is actually going to wrap around here. So we've got some tabs along here. We're going to want to make sure these small tabs here fit just like so. With the larger one up here, there's a total of 4. So it should go like that, and then wrap around, same thing on the other side. All right, there we go. That is step 1 complete. All right, here's what we need for step 2. All right, we're gonna kick things off a little bit here. Looks like we are flipping this upside down. So I'm gonna be playing, doing it from this angle, at least for now. Got B12 here. And that is gonna start with these two slots right here going in the rearmost tabs here. So we will have some open tabs, I'm guessing for the base or I don't know, something. We got two more tabs right here that are going to be filled, just like that. And this piece will fold down. We got two tabs here and two slots there. Nice. And now we've got C9, and that's going to go on these three tabs. There are 3 slots to fill the gap. All right, there we go, nice and neat. Now we're flipping it back over to the top side here. I'm going to start with B9. And in this orientation, we're going to start with these top tabs here. All right, with that in place, we'll take C14, and that's going to go on these two tabs right there, with this third one kind of filling in the gap on the bottom. All right, look at that. Now we've got B16. That's going to come across the top here. We got a tab and 2 more tabs for these 3 slots. All right, looks like we're getting that cockpit done pretty good. We're gonna follow that up with B11. Now B11, this little thing here is gonna have to go like this. So we're gonna have to fold it in, just like that. And that is gonna go right there. And then all of these gaps here are gonna be filled with these tabs. All right, look at that. And now we're gonna take, let's start with C6. This is interesting. Okay, so it looks like it's gonna go like this. There are some slots there, and this will fit right into them. Like that. It's kind of difficult to see because it looks like, yeah, these slots here are going to go into the same slots. So maybe I should line it up. Let's see here. And yes, this should fold a little bit. I'm sure we're going to do some prep work here. So yeah, I'm just going to fold this a little bit, fold that a little bit. That way it's not all attached later. And we'll line this up, try that again, see if we can't make it all fit into those two slots. Those are some pretty thick wings. All right. Only issue is all right, there we go. All right, there we go. That's a wing done, I think. Actually, yeah, okay. There's that, it's hard to show. That little slot there, it's gonna go into that tab, so it should go like this. I don't know how well that's gonna stay, but let's see. Okay. Good enough, I guess. Good enough. Okay, here we go. That's a wing done. And now we are done with step 2. We can move on to step 3. Okay, here are the parts we need for step 3. We can kick things off with B6. We've got 2 tabs of different sizes, 2 slots of different sizes, and this is going to hop right in there, just like so. Then we've got B15, that's this puppy here. It's going to fold a little bit here in the middle, and you can see this side's got a little bit of an angle, whereas this is perpendicular. The angle goes towards the top of the model, and it's going to go in those 2 slots right there. Just like that. All right. Now for the rest of these pieces, we're basically going to be replicating what we did in step 2, but on the other side. So we've got part A6, B1, B2, C12, and C17. I'm just going to go ahead and do it, and I will be right back. All right, there you go. Both wings assembled. Obviously a couple little pieces missing here. I'm guessing that'll be in step 4, but let's go ahead and pull out those parts and see what's next. Okay, step 4 coming up. We're gonna kick things off with B7, which has a couple folds. We're gonna fold it like this, and like this. This is gonna come in on the front. There's 2 slots here that'll go into these 2 slots. And then we've got several more or 2 tabs, I should say. Got several more. There's 3 slots and tabs to fill here. And 3 more on the back side. All right, look at that. Now we've got B5. This has 2 folds, here and here, and yeah, okay. Make sure that these little arrows here are pointing forward. And we've got 3 slots, 3 tabs, and everything else should line up. There's going to be a lot of empty slots. There's just 6 tabs up here. I'm just going to fill them all. All right, look at that. Okay, this is B10. That will come up here just like on the other side. Just like that. C22, we'll fill in the gap here. Okay, this is C7. And that's going to fit right here. There's 2 tabs of different sizes, 2 slots. We'll just fill those in. And C18 for this side. All right, there you go. Look at that. This is coming along very nicely and very quickly. Far quicker than I anticipated it would. But let's see what's next. All right, we're gonna be building something. Guessing from this, maybe a thruster, I don't know. And that's standalone here. We're gonna start with C23. We'll put C1 right in here. C2 on the other side. And C8. Ooh, looks like I may have forgotten to pull that one out. Let's see here. Yep, I did. C8 for the back. All right, quite nice. We're gonna come over here, we're gonna take B3 and B8 and put those together. Now there's a little red dot there and a little red dot there, so you know exactly where it goes. And this is gonna fold in 2 places, just like this. I cannot underestimate how important these tweezers are for helping get things assembled neatly without too much tearing and bending. Okay, now, effectively what we're going to be doing is placing these like this, and then this is going to have to wrap around it. So there's a couple of folds here. To make it, you know, somewhat circular. And we'll kick things off. These slots here on the sides go into these tabs. All right, and then for this, make sure the red dot is facing in. There's a tab here, or a slot there and a slot there, and the tabs on the side, and this is going to go in there. So you're supposed to kind of balance it together to get it all in. I'm not good at balancing, so I do one step at a time. All right, look at that. It actually does kind of make a thruster. That's cool. And then you've got all this extra support and some tabs on the bottom, so that's nice. All right, with this assembled, from this angle, we've got C20, it'll pop in here. C4, it'll go on top. And this is C3. The slots on the sides are actually different sizes, so there's only one way for it to go. And it will fill the gap here. There you go. That is the end of step 5. Step 6 is simple enough. We're just taking this, putting it on there. There are 4 tabs along the bottom, and there are 4 slots here. There you go. It's actually pretty nice. I really like that. That was fun. Okay, step 7 is doing exactly the same thing for the other thruster and then attaching it. We have parts B14, C10, B13, D12, C21, C13, D8, C19, C16, and C15. And I will see you all when that's completed. And there we go. Both thrusters on. Now I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure that's it. That is the end of building our Quinjet, and the only thing left is the stand. It looks pretty nice. I mean, it's not perfect by any stretch, but it does look pretty nice indeed. Not a fan of these. Well, you know what? I'll wait for the review, and we'll do all that. For now, let's continue building and get that stand done. Okay, we're kicking things off with step 8 here. I'm going to take C11, give it a little fold forward like this, just a little one. And then we've got D1, which is going to go right in here. And D2, which will go into the bottom. All right. And then we've got D9 here. And that will also go onto these 2 tabs. Little fold there. Okay. There we go, just like that. And now we're going to take, this is D7, just like this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tabs. We've got these 4 gaps here and then 4 slots, and all should fit together. All right. Now we're going to take D6 and slap it on the other side, again matching all the tabs to the slots and gaps. That's pretty cool. Actually, I like it. All right, D5 here is gonna get these slots right here and these slots right here. It's just gonna slide in nice and neat. Make sure it goes down far enough. There we go. We need these tabs sticking up. And this will be D10, and it is gonna go on the back side. All right, look at that. Look at that. And that finishes off step 8. 1 step to go. All right, we're gonna take D4 here, and we're gonna throw D11 right on top, right in these slots here. And this will be D13, that slot there, into that slot, and all the other tabs should line up nice and neat. Also, little red dots to help you line things up, just in case you're confused. All right, with that in place, we will take D3, and we will pop that, all these down, and all of these tabs here are gonna go in all these slots around the edge. All right, there you go. Last but not least, we're gonna take the stand here and we're gonna plug this in. There are 4 tabs on the bottom and 4 slots, but you're not gonna be able to really see well, so let's hope they go in nicely. There we go. All right, we got, we can go ahead and put the Quinjet on. We got 4 tabs here. They are in different directions, so there's only gonna be one way for it to go. And sure enough, we got 2 slots, 2 tabs. Let's get this thing on. All right, and there we have it. One completed Spinmaster version of the Avengers Quinjet. Let's pull out the little spinning display base and we will take a closer look. All right, so here is the completed piece. The Spinmaster Avengers Quinjet. And I gotta tell you, I'm a little less impressed with this than I was with the Batwing. I can't put my finger on why exactly. There was nothing particularly wrong with the build. It went together easy, actually much easier than the Batwing did. It's definitely got some pieces that actually make it stand out a little bit more. Definitely has a little more color to it. I mean, it wasn't as complicated. It did have almost as many pieces, but not as complicated. It actually went together much faster. Though I don't know if that's because I got to practice in with the Batwing or because the piece is just easier to build. I'm not sure which. Either way, it did go together faster. Let's go ahead and pull it in here and take a closer look. So, right off the bat, you can see we've got this beautiful little cockpit here and lots of printed detail all over it. You can see right in here, some of the glue on the paper is starting to come off. So that I'm not happy with, but I can always put a little super glue in and fix that. That's not a big deal. On the back side, well, this little piece here was coming up a little bit. I'm not particularly sure why, but little push, boom, nice and fixed. We do have, this little detail here, and again, all these little nice little printed details. Though, yeah, see, right there, for some reason, some of this doesn't want to seem to stay in over time. Not sure why. Maybe I'm just manhandling it, or maybe the pressure is kind of pushing it out a little bit. I'm not sure. But no matter how you look at it, some things are just kind of like this is coming up, this is coming up. Maybe a little glue will take care of that and we'll be done. Little curve on the wing here. Got these like air brakes. I'm not a fan of the air brakes, to be honest. But they are a part of the model. If you take them off, there's just two big holes in the wings. I don't like that either. We do have the little 42 and shield. Got all these nice little printed details here. Bottom side, not too much to speak of, but you can see the turbines and the shield logo on both wings. So, quite nice. That's interesting. If you take a look, see, this right here kind of lines up. The other side, it does not. And pushing this forward would be a bad thing. And there we go. Maybe pulling that down a little bit. Yeah, see, I can play with it, try to get it to line up. I don't know that it's going to look any good if I do. So we do have a little bit of a misalignment there. Not particularly good there. On the top side, I do like the way the turbines are kind of hidden here. That's kind of cool. And the inset way they are. So there's a little 3D element. So there's a lip here. So that's nice. Got the nice little venting. Obviously, we've got the intakes on the engines here. And then nothing inside the intakes. So we get these giant holes, and then you can see like the black puzzle pieces inside. So, Now, one thing I do love are these engines. Those are great. Got the engine glow, got the nice shape to them. I love those engines. Those are really, really good. For size, this thing is actually smaller than the Batwing we did. So let's pull that out here. You can see the Batwing obviously is a little thinner, but much wider. And I don't know, more sleek. Less of a beast. Now this was a troop carrier, this was a one-person ship, so I get that. That actually makes sense in terms of context. I do like how this is kind of angled up a little bit. That is better than the Batwing. I don't like this downward slope. I like the upward angle here. That's a little better in my opinion. All in all though, I mean, it is a very good piece and definitely a good representation of the Quinjet here. So, well, there you go. Anyway, that's about all I've got for today. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Have a great day.